Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw that away. This is Cox. That's Walker. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. It's got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing, and he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Side, quick pass, complete. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
11-yard line.
Jackson from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Not on the same page with his tight end. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
13.
Jackson's going to throw again. He completes it in traffic. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Man in motion, out of the slot. First down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Mayfield now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Tatum. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion. It's third down.
Regular. 20.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw looking for LeJohntay Wester. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
You change it. 13. Ready. You change it.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular. So that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Buccaneers 37-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's not. Hey, yo, middle.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He's done it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
It's hot. Hey, Ozzy, it's hot. Go. Hey, middle. Hey, report.
Jackson yet again. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Mitchell off the pistol give. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mitchell punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Alert.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 3rd and 10.
Run. Point it right.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Complete to Aguka.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bucs have the first. Looking quickly here. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Gets this one to Waller. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
You change it. Hey, turn on. Hey, middle. Turn on.
Now it's Lamar. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st down, Jackson. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180.
To throw, Mayfield. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Real. What's that?
First down throw here, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Quickly on the RPO. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. So that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hey, Ozzy. Hey, middle. What? Yeah. You at X.
First down. Here's Lamar. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and
Lamar now from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking for somewhere to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. When you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Sheen Ali on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he's out of bounds with his job done. That's all the way down into the red zone, close to the 15.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
No, we changed it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Report.
At the 10-yard line.
No, we changed it. 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
35. Buccaneers 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Caught, nice gain left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
34 yards.
Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd and long for him here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Once more, it's Mayfield. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
You are X. Come on. What is it?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He beams one deep right side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
I'm turning.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Hey. No, we go.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, you get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Looks return coming from the 6. He's got lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Real. Start!
Mayfield now from the gun. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneer first down.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Come on.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. To the left side, cup on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
On a quick.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
You. 180. Come on. 180. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Inside and into the hands of Bateman. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jackson yet again. He rolls to his right. He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rolling left, buying some time. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. A design run. Jackson keeping it. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
This one left for Lamar. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
On the tackle.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Get up. Hey. Get hot. 180. 180. Hey, middle.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
For the Ravens field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And they push their lead to 23.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
180.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Now, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
180.
Baker now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. Here's Baker. Gets this one to Waller. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw here, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Run. 180. What's up?
Baker throwing again. He's got it near the 10. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Hey, I'm right 33. What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
41, Buccaneers 26. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
13. No, we what?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Go. Hey. Yeah. Go ahead. Shut up.
And you just get the play off. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. Again, he's got room. To the 25. And what a play to end our 3rd quarter as he gets out of bounds with a ton of yards to his name. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead.
On one, ready?
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Shut up. You change it. You are X. What is shot? You. Shut up.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
What? No, we changed it. Shut up.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Buccaneers, 26.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
20.
From the gun, Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Run.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He throws a bullet deep to the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan. And hauling a heck of a souvenir.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down. Now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, sit hard. Sit hard. Yo. Sit hard.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Mayfield on 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. In motion the slot man right. Mayfield to throw again. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Outside, this is a bucs. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st. Tight end going in motion here. They've got a man in motion. 1st down throw, Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone. No dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Flush down now to his left. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's second and inches. At the Buccaneers, 4-yard line.
On the move. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens close to picking up their 5th win. Third down, Bucs in the dime set defensively. He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers, 33.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion.
Start.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Got to set this up quick.
A gain of 18 on
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right.
down Buccaneers.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Sit hard. 180. Sit hard. 180.
It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Lamar's going to keep this one. Shoots away from one. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Oh, ready?
All set to go now from the 35. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock,